Well, how do we live in this world? How do we interact with the world around us? We know that when we taste stuff, if it's delicious, we go, boom, amazing. If we hear something that's amazing classical music, we light up, we're invigorated by it. But no one thinks about how we see, and it's the main way that we understand the world around us. They're the windows to the world around us. So going around and speaking to designers, I realized how little consideration is put into lighting, artificial light sources and natural within the built environment. And it became my absolute vocation to explain to people that we're all animals. We evolved outside for billions of years. Our eyes budded out to reach out and digest light, and we decipher that light and we respond to spaces using energetic wavelengths. And if you can understand how we respond to those wavelengths and how to design light into a space to optimize it, then we can end up building hospitals that heal people quicker, schools that help children learn more effectively. We can get hotels that can sell more Negronis in your lobbies and lounges. And it's all about biophilic design. Everything revolves around biophilic design, which is, in essence, designing with nature in mind. We are animals, we evolved outdoors in the wild. How do we build artificial spaces that replicate nature to help us? So my name is Xander Cadisch. I'm the author of The Light Within Us, a biophilic design and neuroscience book. And I'm the Sustainability Director and Chief Technical Officer at Phos Lighting. I think for me, I've been fascinated by how we interact with the world around us since I was about 3 years old. I wanted to be a chef. And then I grew up and realized that, it's not all about flavor, it's about sound and taste and smell, and then light, which became my principal thing. I'm an avid, I love to understand how the world works. So I've been reading books like non-stop, researching since I was about, 16 years old, just eating information up about how the world works, how I work, how people work, how spaces work. And I always kept a note of all my favorite quotes in a Word document on my computer. And it's kind of built out to a nice pub fact list. And I ended up kind of reading so many different books that I got an understanding of what information was where, and it seemed to me like they were very segmented. So if you wanted to learn about the psychology of the human eye, read Richard Gregory's book. If you wanted to learn about how our bodies work, read Sapiens or Bill Bryson's books, The Body. For me, I couldn't find a book that had top level, easy to understand, entertaining education about everything from our evolution to how we can design to make people feel better. And in all honesty, we've all been through stages in our life where we're not feeling particularly great. I had a period when I was younger and I was amazed by how a good meal or a good drink or a good piece of music or a smell could just jar you back into the right frame of mind. So the book was kind of a bit of a vocation to make sure that people can feel good. They can design spaces that make them feel better. And it's a top level assessment of all these different books I've read over 8 years. The most palatable and fun facts in a way that helps people understand themselves and the spaces that they live in and experience. Budget is always something to consider, but the beauty of the book is the framework at the very end, in the sort of how-to section. It comes from a company called Terrapin. So Terrapin have done scientific research based on how to improve people's performance, if you can improve opportunity, motivation, or ability. So Terrapin were asked by Google to come up with ways to improve these three metrics. If someone's more able, more motivated, or has more of an opportunity, then they're going to perform better. So for Google, that was exactly what they implemented in their offices. You have slides on every story. You have suites at the end of every corridor. You have whiteboards on every single wall, so you can always have an idea on paper immediately. And obviously, with Google doing that, it's a sign that it really can improve performance. Maybe it might be a little bit expensive sounding, but these 15 principles which were developed for Google are essentially a checklist for any budget in any space that ensure that we're hitting key factors that we know will make human beings perform better by aligning with their physiology. So whether you've got £2,000-3,000 to do a bathroom up, or you've got 2.5 million to do a house up, you can use that list and you can go online or in stores and find components that will help build those feelings and those experiences into a space for any budget. Yeah, so I did a little bit of lecturing at KLC School of Design, who represent Brighton and Sussex University. I've done lectures for a couple of other universities as well, and I think it's important that the next generation of designers understand this. You know, we're at a stage where, particularly after COVID, we're more and more aware of our need to connect with nature. People just ran away from the cities to go and be near grass and woodlands and rivers and lakes and everything natural that we naturally feel like we need to be near. If we can get it into the education system, which I've started to do, then when everyone graduates and goes out and spreads to all these different companies, then hopefully the word can go with them, and the book can act as a champion to, well, an ode to nature, and how if we design with nature in mind, we can improve every single sector of our society and be happier, healthier, live longer, learn more, heal quicker. It really is the cure. So it's an impartial, matter-of-fact book with references after every single fact, so it's, you know, scientifically backed. And yeah, with the fact that it's referenced and officially academically backed, it's suitable for education systems. So it's going to be on Amazon. There is a link that we'll put in the bio of the YouTube video, so you can purchase it there, or on our website, so phos.co.uk, which is PHOS. We'll put that in the bio as well, so you can purchase it through there.